Hey, what's up? It's Trace and this is Animation Forever. Before this interview starts, I want to say that we get into the Skype call, okay? Because today, I do an interview with Skyward Story. Anyways, so we get into the Skype call because that's how I record my interviews. And the mic's working, unlike yesterday where we took forever to set up. And, well, yesterday, I don't know when this is going to upload. I recorded with The Safest Sledge on Tuesday night, and today is Wednesday. Anyways, so it took forever to set the mic up, and now, today, it got set up, and it's like, yeah, and then the thing I record with didn't want to work. So unfortunately, I had to record with this microphone set up next to the speaker, as compared to that's not how it usually works, which is why the audio is better. But thankfully, this did work, but I don't know how good the audio on it sounds. So I apologize. I'm going to get this issue resolved as quickly as possible. So this is my interview with Skyward Story, and then after that we have Hey by Skyward Story. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. I apologize for the bad audio. What is up, guys? I have very special guests today. Introduce yourselves.
I am Aaron, Skyward Story.
I am Brandon from Skyward Story.
And I'm Scott.
Also from Skyward Story.
So who plays what instrument?
I play the vocal cord.
I play guitar.
And I play drums.
How old are you guys?
I am 20. Aaron is 20.
I'm 19, the youngest.
Brandon is 25. I win.
How did you guys meet?
Okay, we met like, Scott and I met, I always like jump in here. Scott and I met like 6
Years ago.
6 or 7 years ago. I knew his brother, and we were into the same music, and so we just kind of got together and started playing together, and that evolved over time into a band. And then, we met Aaron on the internet, actually. He was from Georgia.
I am.
We met him because someone happened to retweet one of his vines, and he was an incredible singer, so we were like, hey, you're like really talented. Do you want to be in a band? And he was like, yeah. And he ended up dropping out of college and moving from Georgia to Baltimore just to do this whole thing because, hell yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
How long have you guys been a band?
The three of us together for like, I don't know, 8 months now.
8 months.
If that, yeah.
Why did you guys change your name from 3 p.m. to Skyward Story?
Well, basically, we did this all because, well, we have new music coming out. Obviously, it's pretty apparent that, I'm the new singer, so a lot of things have changed. We have a new sound in our music. And New image. It's just
New
like,
life.
We were just like, you know what? We may as well just leave the old, 3 p.m. behind and, rebrand ourselves.
It was a big decision, but it just felt good. It felt
Ginormous
right.
decision, but I'm very happy, personally.
Yeah, we're all ecstatic and really excited.
So I
I'm
see
happy with it.
in the comment section of every tweet where you guys talk about having changed the name, everybody asks, are we allowed to know the name of why 3 p.m. was the last
The
name?
answer is still going to be no.
Is there a
You
meaning behind
are
the new name?
great.
Is there a meaning behind the new name?
Oh, yeah. There's definitely a meaning.
100%.
Do we get to know it?
See, that's the best part. We can now tell people what they mean. Is that great?
Yeah, well, basically, Skyward Story means, we're reaching for the stars. Essentially, we're going as far as we can, and that's towards the sky, honestly. Skyward, if you know what I mean.
Word.
And pretty much everything we do in the meantime is, our stories of how we got there. And I know it's a little bit cheesy and all.
Yeah, but
I love it.
Yeah, we're playing positive and uplifting messages. I mean, the song we have out now, the single at Skyward Story is Hey, listen to that. It really makes a lot of sense to be called Skyward Story.
Hey.
Where can people get your new song, Hey, and is there anything you want to say about it?
Well, it's everywhere. I mean, Spotify,
We've got nothing
iTunes.
to say. Yeah, about our stupid little love song.
Is it about your
yeah.
stupid love songs?
It's on Spotify and iTunes and YouTube and pretty much everywhere. Apple Music. And then we play it live, too, so if you come to our concerts, then you'll hear it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're good in concert. I've seen them a few times. They're good in concert.
Oh, shucks.
Oh, shuck.
Yeah, there's a video that I'll link. I have a video of them live. So,
Link it.
I will. What genre would you consider your band's music?
We're like a pop rock band, you know. Like we take a lot of influence from like pop punk and rock music, and put like a a pop twist on it and our own style on it.
What musicians are you inspired by?
Oh, jeez.
A lot.
A lot, honestly.
That's my answer.
Individually, a lot, but as a band, like All Time Low, 5 Seconds of Summer.
Yeah, that kind of stuff, but
Kind of like sums it up.
it's hard to
For our
say.
sound, but honestly, like we listen to so many different genres, like individually. We have like our favorite bands and stuff.
Who would you like to collaborate on a song with in the future?
Panic at the Disco.
Brendan.
That was fun.
Brendan Urie.
That would just be such a what a testosterone filled with that
I would cry. I would cry.
That would be interesting. I'd like to hear that. I wonder I wonder how that would come out. I feel like it'd be really good.
Get Eminem on a verse.
Hopefully.
What's been your biggest challenge as a band?
That's a tough question.
That is, yeah.
Vehicle breakdowns.
Honestly, yeah.
Well, generally speaking, I think the toughest part is just getting your name out there.
The Ohio incident of 2017? Is that the biggest challenge?
Yeah,
Getting to Ohio. We're working in Ohio. Is our greatest challenge. Yeah. It's just a matter of doing it.
Yeah, lots of bands don't have motivation for anything. They just think, things can come their way and they'll just play a show here and there and then, they'll do that. But we don't like to be lazy about it. It's just not going to work. Nowadays with social media, there's billions of bands out there who are also trying to make it. And
It's a breakthrough.
we have to separate ourselves if we don't just want to, get lost in the mix.
Yeah.
What do you do outside of the band?
We have a couple part-time jobs and stuff, but that's really it. Like
I like
we put all of our time towards the band.
I make food sometimes. Ramen. I cook. Branding cooks.
How'd the egg thing go this morning? You were freaking out about it on
Hard
Snapchat.
boiled eggs.
Yeah.
I had one. They were good. I made 6 of them. I had 5. Brandon had 1. They actually turned out really well. Actually. It worked out.
What is your favorite song to play live?
Oh jeez.
Actually,
Hey, honestly, is so fun to play live.
it is the opener that we've been playing it as the first song in our set, so it's kind of just like a good boost right from the bat.
Good boomer.
I agree with that. I like a lot of our new songs too that I can't really, no one knows my name at this point, so there's no point in saying it. But some of our new stuff they're bops. There's some real bops there.
The boots.
What is your hardest song to play live?
It's
One of the new ones for me. No one knows the names. Am I allowed to say them?
Yeah, nobody's gonna know what they are.
Well, a song called Smile is very hard.
I know that one. That's one of
You
the
know
few
that.
I know.
I don't know what it is about it. It's I don't know. I love it. I love playing it. It's challenging.
Not really.
Yeah, me either.
That's bad to say that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Some of our older stuff on it was usually faster and it was less coordinated when we wrote it, so it made less sense musically.
Yeah, that's true.
So that makes it harder.
Do you get more nervous playing in front of large crowds or smaller crowds?
Smaller crowds.
Small.
Smaller crowds.
Because if there's 5 people there, then you feel like you have to. I mean, it's hard. It almost feels like you have no support.
Into it,
It feels like you have no
you get a
support.
beat.
But if there's 1,000 people there, whether they like it or not, it still feels like they do.
Someone's gonna like it.
As long as they're not booing us.
What was your favorite song to record?
What we do.
I don't remember.
You'll know it. You'll know
We
it.
kind of just mixed it up, we didn't do one song a day. It was just like, let's do some guitars here, some drums here, some blah blah blah. So I don't know. It's hard for me to say.
Is there a message you want people to get after listening to your music?
Yeah.
Be happy. Be healthy.
happy.
Cheerios, man.
Cheerios.
just don't take things too seriously.
Yeah, we're all about. We want to inspire people as well because what we're attempting in life is very difficult. It's not an easy task, but we can do it. We think anyone can do it, and not just music. Whatever happens, it happens. Whatever everyone's it is, we gotta inspire people to do difficult things to make themselves happy.
Yeah, like jump rope.
Like jump rope. If that's
If
your
you're into
thing.
jump rope,
You're into jump rope.
do a backflip over a jump rope.
Interesting example.
Yeah.
What's the writing process like for your music?
We all just kind of bring our own ideas
Yeah.
to the table.
We just get together and start playing. Like if someone has an idea, whether it's on guitar or musical or vocal, whatever it is, and then we just all build around it. We like to write together because then we can all throw all of our talents and opinions into it and make it something special that we all like.
Where do you get your inspiration?
Like
Musically or
musical
what?
inspiration?
Yeah.
Like we said, we have a lot of favorite bands. It's hard to, we could go on and on for hours about that, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's just everything we listen to nowadays and everything we listen to growing up. Just
Save 2 yards.
yeah, exactly. And our music is come from that.
Yeah, it could be musically or it could just be like from life events in general.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. We've done a lot of that, and that's what we like the most because it's more personal and real.
Does anyone in particular write the song lyrics? Like, does Aaron do all of it, or do you all write them?
I write 100% of everything we do. Just kidding.
No, it's an even split, usually. I think Scott leans more towards music, and I might lean more towards the lyrics, but we all really do everything.
Are your songs written based off of personal experience?
A lot of them are, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, the album in general was, and that's what,
Yeah.
and that's what we're trying to like portray.
I mean,
that,
it was.
Yeah.
Whether, I think some of the older songs were more literal, but I think it's impossible for an artist not to write from personal experience because your worldview is just your own. And it's just a feeling you have. It may not be a particular event, but that's still your feeling that is becoming a song,
Yeah. Do you have any pre-show rituals?
Yeah, we're gonna have some a lot. Honestly, not yet.
Not really, honestly. I come up on stage after everyone else. That's about it.
Brandon first, Gun second, Aaron third. That's it.
Do you have any funny concert stories? It doesn't even have to be a show you've played, just one in general.
Well, when Aaron blew his voice out on stage, that was pretty
That
funny.
was so sad.
That was.
He looked at me like a lost puppy, and it was the first song, and we're just like,
It was, hey,
I'm so sorry, I can't help you.
I was crippled and
It was pretty funny at the same time. It was like, oh wow, this is what happened in the first song.
this is what happened.
What'd you end up doing?
He finished
We played. We
it,
cut like 4 songs.
and he
But
powered through like a champ.
And we had to cancel the show the next day because I could not cover that.
Well, that was more just the butt.
it was the
Two reasons.
we could have gotten there.
Yeah, we could have. It would have been a lot more.
Wait, was that the show, like, right before the day I saw you guys when Aaron was drinking, like, a whole carton of
Yeah,
orange juice?
It was he blew his voice like what 3 days before that, I think.
No, it was the day that she
It
saw
was
us was when we did the
Yeah.
Half the Truth show.
I know.
And that was the day after the.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it was 3 days before he blew his voice.
Yeah, that was funny, because
Yeah.
he was, like, so sick and he didn't want to hug me. I'm like, I don't care. And he was just, like, simultaneously downing this carton of orange juice, and it was really funny.
2 gallons. 2 gallons of orange juice.
Was that how much it was?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I've never had more orange juice in my life than those like 2 days.
Who would you like to tour with in the future?
A lot of people on. I haven't really thought about that to be honest.
We just
Quite so.
I mean, on a smaller scale, I think
On a smaller scale.
it was like water park.
That'd be awesome. Jeez, I really hadn't thought
What
about
else was that
that.
size? You can kind of think about it.
Are there
Yeah.
any music festivals or concerts you want to play in the future?
What was that?
Sorry, repeat that one more time.
Are there any music festivals or concerts you want to play in the future?
Reading Leeds would be cool.
Yeah.
They have smaller stages.
Firefly.
Yeah, that's probably cool.
Yeah.
What are your goals as a band?
To make it.
At the end of the day, the goal is to be able to support ourselves and our family with our music, and just to again inspire other people. And if we can like be able to do that for the rest of our lives without like dying of starvation, then I think we made it.
Yeah, that's my goal. I want to make it a career, basically.
Is there new music coming out soon?
Oh yeah.
Yes. And I will leave it at that.
Do you guys have any shows coming up?
Yeah, we're playing a festival in about a week and a half. We're playing Celebrate Fairfax in Fairfax, Virginia. And then after that, we don't have anything announced right now, but we have stuff we're working on.
What was your school experience like?
I
was
had.
high school was great.
I miss high
I think we
school.
all did very well in high school. And
Two of us did. I don't know about Aaron.
you did high school.
6, 7.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
You did not get a 3.6.
Yeah, no, I did. And then in college is when we all kind of realized what we really wanted to do, and so we all left college.
In order to pursue that round.
You did?
Yep.
Well,
Think about it.
yeah.
What would you tell anyone that's being bullied or just going through a hard time in general?
Bullies, it's just a reflection of self. Don't take it too seriously. If you really want help,
There are places to go and people to talk to. You're never alone, Just, unfortunately, bullying is a widespread thing, and so there's a lot of ways to take care of it and handle it.
Okay, so a few people sent in questions. Alyssa Helms, I don't know if you know her.
I do.
yes.
Yes. She asked, are you going to be following any of the 21 Pilots tour? Because she's going to be at the Columbus date, I think June 25th, and she misses you guys.
We're definitely considering it.
Yeah.
Might see it, might not.
We'll see what's on the calendar.
Yeah, she was at the Stroudsburg show, and that was before I knew she was in my English class, so I didn't even know she was there. That wasn't cool.
Really?
Yes.
That is cool.
Michaela, the person that makes amazing memes. I love her memes. They are they are the best part of my day.
They definitely are.
She said, what first got you guys into music?
So when I was 3 years old, my mom has a video of me when I was like 3 or 4 or something like that, singing an NSYNC song, like dancing to it. That's not really. That's probably the earliest I ever got into music. So I started young.
I was in elementary school. I wasn't 3, I was maybe 8. And I started falling in love with pop punk, and I picked up the drums, and it's kind of a natural. And just kind of my love for music grew from there.
I picked up all the drums at the same time.
I picked up all the drums over my head, and I was like, "This is great."
She also said, what's your dream place to play, or what country would you like to travel to?
Madison Square Garden.
MSG.
MSG.
Don't put it in your food, but play there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to play there.
Yeah, so I heard a rumor that Scott gives guitar lessons. You want to talk about that?
I do.
That's not a rumor. That's a fact.
Yeah. No, hit me up. I teach guitar students of all levels except for people that are better than me. That would be really difficult. Yeah, no, definitely. If you're interested, DM me or whatever. Just find a way to contact me, and we'll get them set up. I do them over Skype, so even when I'm on tour, I can still teach you.
As long as you have internet.
I'll find internet.
We'll find it.
He'll figure it out. Alright, is there any last comments you have?
Thank you for
May
interviewing
the
us.
force be with you.
Of course.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, thank you for interviewing.
Yeah, thank you. I would like everyone to check out our new song today. We really want to hear what people think about it. Please let us know. Add it to your playlist on Spotify. Show your friends.
Follow us
We're
on
really
Spotify.
excited for everything we're doing, and this is just the beginning and exciting things.
Yeah, Hay's gonna be played right after this, so you better stay and listen to it because it's awesome. And then you gotta buy it. Hey.
Yeah.
Or if someone else came up
You
with
get to buy
sick.
We made it.
Just talking to the listeners.
Oh.
Aaron, do you remember who came up with that? Someone started making you yell sick instead of hey.
That was my brother.
Sick.
Yeah, he's about 10 feet away from me.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that being a whole thing for like a few weeks, and I think it's still a thing.
Nice.
Sup?
Yeah.
Alright. Thanks.
Alright.
Viper has stopped recording it.
We got nothing to say about your stupid little love.